Hi children, this week we are going to continue the exponents concept. Now we are going to see about exponents of negative integers. Okay, so last week we saw that exponent means power. Okay, now minus 1 to the power of odd number we get minus 1. Minus 1 to the power of even number we get plus 1. So this is an important rule. Okay, we will see one example. See here, minus 1 to the power of 3. 3 is an odd number. So we should get what? Minus 1. See how we are getting minus 1. Minus 1 into, that is power 3 means we have to multiply minus 1 3 times. Minus 1 into minus 1 into minus 1. Okay, equal to minus into minus plus. Plus into minus minus. 1 into 1 1, 1 into 1 1. So next, minus 1 to the power of 2. This is an even number. So minus 1 power in even number we should get 1. So let's see how we are getting 1. Minus 1 square means minus 1 into minus 1 to the power of 2 means 2 times you have to write minus 1 into minus 1, which is equal to minus into minus plus 1 into 1 1. You need not put plus, just you can leave that. Then 1 into 1 1. That's all. This is a positive number. Next we are going to see about laws of exponents or rules of exponents. Okay, first we'll see the first rule with the help of an example. See here, 3 power 2 into 3 power 5. Okay, this can be written as 3 power 2 can be written as 3 into 3 into 3 power 5 can be written as 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 3. So totally there are how many 3's are there? 3 to the power of 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So what we have done is, see here, just the bases are same. So put just same base and you add the powers. 2 plus 5. See, you are getting 3 power 7. 3 to the power of 7. Okay. So this is the rule number 1. That is a power m into a power n equal to a power m plus n. If the bases are same and they are in multiplication, then you can put the same base, just write only one base and just add the powers. So this rule is called as product rule. Okay, next we are going to see here, 3 to the power of 6 divided by 3 to the power of 2. Okay, how can we expand this? 3 to the power of 6 divided by 3 to the power of 2. Okay, because division. Now 3 to the power of 6 can be expanded as 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 3. That is 6 times. Divided by 3 square, 3 into 3. Now you have to cancel. Now what are the remaining? 3 to the power of 4. So the bases are same and we are dividing. We are getting just 3. What we are getting? The power is the powers are subtracted. Okay. See here, 3 power 6 divided by 3 power 2. What we have to do? Just put the same base and subtract the powers. 6 minus 2. Okay. Because they are in division. Okay. So same base, put 3 and subtract the powers. In general we can write a to the power of m divided by a to the power of n equal to a to the power of m minus n. So this rule is called as quotient rule. Next, third rule. See here, 2 to the power of 3 whole square. So how this can be written as, see here, 2 to the power of 3 whole square. So 2 power 3 into 2 power 3 because square, no? So write just 2 times. Okay, multiply 2 times. And how this 2 power 3 can be expanded? 2 into 2 into 2. And this 2 power 3, 2 into 2 into 2. So now totally 2 power, how many 2's are there? 6. Clear? So what we have done is, the powers we have multiplied. See here, 2 power, these already power 3, to the whole power another one 2. Another one power is there. So power and power will get multiplied. 3 into 2. Okay, that's what we got here, 6. So in general we can write a power m to the whole power n equal to a power m into n. Okay. So this rule is called as power rule. Next, fourth rule. See here, 2 into 3 whole power 2. Okay, now this can be written as in the expanded form 2 into 3 into 2 into 3 because whole square, so this should be written as 2 times. Now if you remove the bracket, it is like this. Now you just keep the 2's together and 3's together. And this can be written as here, together and 3's together. 2 into 2, 2 square, into 3 into 3, 3 square. So what I have done is, just the power is common for the both 2 and 3. Okay. If a 2 number is multiplied in the multiplied form and to the whole power we are having one number, that number is common for both the numbers inside. See here. In general we can write a into b whole power m. This can be written as a power m into b power m. Okay. This power m is common power for both a and b. So this rule is called expanded power rule. Next, actually the fourth rule itself, there is another one rule. See here, 2 by 3 whole to the power of 4. Okay, now how to expand this? 2 by 3 into 2 by 3 into 2 by 3 into 2 by 3 because power is 4. Now multiply all the numerators. 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. Next, divided by, now multiply all the denominators. 3 into 3 into 3 into 3. Now 2 to the power of, how many 2's are there? 4. So 2 to the power of 4 divided by 3 to the power of 4. Okay. So 2 by 3 whole power 4 can be written as like this. In general, see here, a by b whole power m is equal to a power m by b power m. That is, in division, if we have a power to the whole, that power is common for both the numerator and the denominator. Okay, clear? So this rule is also called as expanded power rule. Next rule, see here, 7 power 3 divided by 7 power 3. Okay, this can be written as, see here, this belongs to quotient rule. So write 7 and you subtract the powers, 3 minus 3, we get 0. Okay, so 7 to the power of 0. This can be written also like this. See here, I am doing the other method, not other method, that is a different answer. This is one answer, we can keep this as 1. Now 7 power 3 divided by 7 power 3 can be written as like this, 7 power 3 divided by 7 power 3, which is equal to, now just expand, 7 into 7 into, that's all, 7 divided by 7 into 7 into 7. Now if you cancel, you will get just 1, isn't it? And keep this as 2. Now if you see for both the same, that is the same, question is same, answers we are getting different. That means the answers are also same. Okay, 7 divided by 7 power 3 divided by 7 power 3, we are getting 7 power 0, and using the rule. Okay, this is using the rule, but this is usual expansion. If you are finding the value by usual expansion, we are getting 1. That means this answer and this answer is same. So 7 to the power of 0 is equal to 1. So from 1 and 2, both the answers are same. 7 to the power of 0 equal to 1. In general, we can say a to the power of 0 equal to 1. So this rule is called zero exponent rule. So don't forget, any number, that number power is 0 means the answer is 1. Any number if you can take, even 1000 power 0, 1. X power 0, 1. Okay. Anything power 0, answer is 1. Okay. 9,99,999 power 0 equal to 1. Okay. So anything power 0 is equal to 1. Don't forget this.